up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was having a dizzy spell, so I had to wait for that to pass before I could get back on here. How is everybody this morning? It's hump day. Did you kiss the camel on the way in? Good morning, Roger. How are you? That's okay. As long as you're listening and lurking in the background, I appreciate you being here. Good morning, Pomp. How are you? Miss Leanne, how's it going? Uh-oh. 6 signs of stupid people. Oh no, fill us in. Hello, because there's a bunch of signs, but I don't know what your 6 are. Good morning, Cree. How are you? Cree, the queen of questions. Actually, I'm going to send you a message later, Cree. I'm going to ask you something, and I'll do it in a message later. So, how is everybody today? Hello. Miss Janice is here. Good morning. Good morning, lovely Betty. How are you? Sage, the sage rash is in the house. Is she working? Get all those checks in. How was your sunrise? Good to see everybody here, as always. Pump, I've already forgotten. I have to rewatch the video. Oh, okay. She's got to rewatch. She'll fill us in. Hello, Sir Wayne. How are you? I'm glad you're good, Roger. Yes, the miniatures. Wait, I'll show you guys. The house thing that I'm going to convert into a goth style house. You got to. I thought some of the other stuff I did was small. Wait till I'm going to take a picture of this stuff. It's small. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm insane. Clear and bright. Lovely. So yeah, I was on my way to the bathroom before I wanted to start, and I hit with a dizzy spell. I was like, oh, I had to hold on to the counter. It's just like, oh, what the hell's this? And yep. So it took me a few minutes to get myself back together. Yes. Oh, I know she re-injured her finger. How's your finger doing there, Sage? Is it better? You got it taped up again? Of course, I still got a slight headache. It keeps coming back on and off. And it's pressure at the base of my skull. I know I've got to have either a neck adjustment or an adjustment between my shoulder blades. I think that's what's going on. I would adjust my neck myself if I could, but I don't want to snap my own neck. You know what I mean? My son can adjust his own neck. Lucky stinker. I can't do it. Dang, I'm trying, Leanne. I just don't know what the scoop. Yesterday, I felt pretty freaking good. One day out of the month. So I ended up, me, ended up scrubbing floors because they needed to be done. And then after that, I kind of went downhill for a little bit. And then this morning I got up and had a little bit of a headache at the base of my head. And then I was good until I got up quick to use the bathroom before the show. And a big dizzy spell. I'm thinking, oh, shit. So I held on and it passed. I get that checked out. Yeah, well, that's probably what it is. Probably I need to have my neck adjusted. I've got something pushing on something that's pissing stuff off. But if it doesn't let up, then I'll have to go and either go have my neck cracked or in the emergency room. I don't know. We'll see what the day brings. I have that elastic wrap I've been keeping on that joint to keep it stabilized. It's slowly getting better. Oh, good. Just wear a big mitt over it. Oh, let me put the chat on the screen. Kapow. There it is. So, I've been monitoring it, and I've been having low back issues all week. I know the headache is connected to some kind of a spine issue I'm having. So I said, I got to get myself somebody's little kid or something lay on the floor and lets me walk on my back. Because I really don't want to make an appointment with the chiropractor. Even though I love my chiropractor, I just fitting it in is a big pain in the cheeks. It is already over 70 degrees here, guys. It was that hot. I think it was, when did I get up? 5:30? It was warm all night long. Almost fell out of bed when I got up at 3. It's fun being me. So how is everybody today? Everybody having a great Wednesday? Hopefully everybody is taking it easy and doing what they got to do. And yeah, I guess we're supposed to have thunderstorms later. So I've got a bunch of crap I got to get done before the rain gets here. Good morning, V-Team. How are you? Good to see you in the chat. And hello to all the lurkers. This stuff keeps up. I'll get done when I got to get done, and I'll probably have to go straight back into bed for a little while with a couple of Tylenol. And so I'll inform my husband, you're on your own for dinner. Salad, he'll be really thrilled. I've been, stuffing him full of salad, which is good because he hardly ever eats it anyway, so it won't kill him. Checking something at work. Be right back. Okay, don't worry. That comes first. Got to make that paper. You know how it is. World Cup starts tomorrow. Woohoo! Pop is ready to rock and roll. You have all of your drinks of choice and your snacks ready? Good morning, Miss Carla. How are you today? I'm just sitting around today. I can't adult today. Oh, I know the feeling. Actually, I just got like a shocker on my phone. You know how they do the memory thing? See, I get upset when I start talking about it. A picture of my mom 11 years ago. We were sitting at the table and cleaning and packing up grape leaves that we had just picked. And it was a nice picture because she was smiling because I was making fun of her. Carla's got her camel picked. She's got her hump and she's ready to rock and roll. Well, no, I'm not talking alcoholic beverage, Pomp. Just like, tea, lemonade, soda. You got to have some kind of, pop and snacks. Or do you just sit there and scream at the TV because you get excited? I saw that on Facebook. Yeah, it was 11 years ago. It's when my mom felt good. I think I'm going to have a hard time on my birthday next week. Seeing it's the first one without her, and I don't know. We'll see how I survive. I might just skip it altogether, Except I'm going to do the birthday bash because it's a Wednesday night. So why not hang out with you guys for my birthday? Hopefully everybody can come and just hang out. Or are you going to do a video of you stuffing grape leaves? Oh, would you like to see me do that, actually? I was thinking about doing them in a couple of days. If you want a video of that, I'll see what I can do. Did you all see the AI review of Seg saying the side-eye guy is... Yes, I did see that. That was funny. Yeah, it tells you, the AI's got it together. What do you do with the grape leaves? They are stuffed with hamburger, rice, and seasonings. You roll them up and then you cook them in lemon juice, water, and oil until you cook them until the rice is done, and they are so yummy. You have to like lemon, otherwise you're not going to really care for them. Isn't grape leaves a Greek dish? The Greeks have their own version. I don't like their version because the rice is mushy. It's kind of gross to me. The Lebanese version. See, we don't pre-cook the rice. You put it in raw. Where the Greeks, they pre-cook the rice, and it makes them, it's like paste. I think they're disgusting. Sorry, but yeah, that's how I feel. I think the Lebanese version is much better. Seg is better at the accent than we thought. Oh, yeah, I know. We all chip in and got you a strippergram for your birthday. Oh goodness, get your money back, because I that is the kind of thing I'm not interested in. Oh God, I went to a birthday party. My girlfriend had a birthday party one year, and her sisters all chipped in and got her a stripper. And her sisters were all going bananas over this guy. And I'm thinking, oh, you got to be kidding me, right? And the guy comes up and he's shaking his thing in front of me. I go, I'll go do that somewhere else. It's not my thing. Good morning, Alessio. How are you this morning? Oh, actually, is it an afternoon for you? Miss Pinky. Hello, Miss Pinky. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, actually, Alessio would have disowned me. I was redoing my cupboards and taking out, getting rid of old stuff in the cupboards. And I repackaged all of my pastas. I put them in containers that were given to me. And the spaghetti wouldn't fit, Alessio, so I broke it in half. I know. Cardinal sin. I broke the pasta, but it wouldn't fit. So I had to make it fit. So I have to take the walk of shame. I broke the pasta. But it looks good in the container. Much more efficient, more neat. I'm good, Laura. I came back home at 2 p.m. and I am working. I know. And that's exactly what I was doing. I think, oh, Alessio would have a hairy fit if he saw this. Did I? Because I don't believe in doing either, but it wouldn't fit. And I'm like, I don't want to leave it in the box. So I made it fit. I heard someone in chat likes pineapple on pizza. Oh, don't get them going. Good morning, Jimmy. I know. You're so disappointed in me. And I'm laughing, and my husband goes, "What is?" I go, "You're not going to get it," because he doesn't know. I said, "Bad girl, you broke the pasta." When you have like multiple, because I'm guilty of that. Oh, I don't have any spaghetti at home, so I buy a box of spaghetti. Then I look, oh God, I got like one or two in the cupboard already. So I got 3 boxes. I wanted to put it all together, and it was off by about 2 inches. The container. I'm thinking, oh crap. I said, well, I'm gonna have to do it. And I did it. How's Jimmy this morning? Did you go for your walk? First pasta abuse, then pizza abuse. What's this world going to? I know, Leanne. Oh, shame on us all. We're going to leave Alessio in tears. But I compensated myself, by telling me, the sin looks great. Looks great in the jars. Every time someone breaks spaghetti, an Italian loses their wings. Oh, no, no. Say it isn't so. All right, I'll glue it back together. Oops, I did it again. What did you do, Wayne? Are you getting yourself into trouble? I'm hungry, Laura, but I don't look hungry. Ah, so make yourself something nice. Actually, I made myself, actually, talking about pizza, I made a nice pizza last night, not last night, yesterday afternoon. I make a quick pizza for my dad and I. It was on the artisan flatbread. It's like a focaccia. And what I did was and my husband got grossed out because I sliced up fresh mushrooms and pepperoni and onions and Italian cheese or mozzarella. And then I put on, oh God, my Parmesan. Oh, it was lovely. My husband, oh, you're eating that. It's gross. I go, no, because he doesn't like fresh mushrooms. But my father and I enjoyed it. It was very good. Sure, don't call it Italian. You can eat whatever you want. I've seen some pretty gross pizzas. I don't know how people do it, but well, to each his own, I guess. I like to put on fresh tomatoes and basil on mine sometimes, but again, my husband's such a picky pain in the cheeks. So anytime I could get to do that is when he's not around. And then I can make it. And like I said, when I was making it up, because I said, well, you're not eating it, so you know, what do you care if it's what I put on it? It was delicious. To be fair, Alessio, I've only ever had pizza on a pineapple on a dessert pizza. Oh, I have two. Yep, I have two. It's not bad. Um, but honestly, I don't mind it on another pizza. I just like the flavor it gives it. My father likes it. He calls it the pineapple princess. So I don't like parm cheese. My dad was 100% Italian and said I was an embarrassment to the family. What's the matter with you, Cree? You got to have a little Parmesan. Hello, Miss Cheza. Hello, hello. 10 months. God love you, sweetie. 10 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got to say thank you to Cheza for putting up for me with for 10 months. Gotta do it. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate the support. Sage, now that it's heating up, excuse me, and I'm going to start to choke. It'll probably be making some cold food, pasta salad or something. I love a good pasta salad. What do you put in your pasta salad? Upside down pineapple upside down cake is heavenly. Oh, it is, Leanne, and I don't make it because I'm the only one that eats it. And I can't make a whole cake, and who the hell's gonna eat it all? I'm not gonna eat it all. So I can't. I never get to have any. The terrifying thing is that pop up for celebrations. I put pasta in my pasta salad. Do you? Do you, Jimmy? Me too. Oh, but I put well, let's see. In the pasta salad, we put pepperoni, um, olives, onions, cherry tomatoes, wet mozzarella. What the hell else do we throw in there? It's really good. Yeah, that would be fun. That's if Crystal would be able to do it. I still don't understand the thing with the crystal deal. I think something's just that's effed up. I just don't get it. I mean, not for nothing. You could still be Crystal and a guest on someone else's thing, but I mean, it ruined it for you as far as Crystal having her own. I don't understand the copyrights. I just don't. That was all of your own content. Crystal's your creation. I really just don't understand it. I like bacon and ranch pasta salad. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's okay. I prefer the Italian dressing or oil and vinegar. Yeah. And my son's girlfriend loves it. She makes it huge bowls of it when we have cookouts or something like that. She have a huge bowl of pasta salad. And of course, everybody eats, except for my husband. I know you guys are jealous. You'd like to feed my husband and hear him bitch. There was one time where I got sick and tired of hearing him bitching. So I told him, that's it. I ain't cooking for you no more. He brags to everybody out what a great cook I am. But he always complains. So I said, that's it. So I went like 3 days without cooking for him. Oh, he had a fit. I said, well, then stop shitting on the chef, man. I put in what I have, what sounds good. It varies. Last one I had chicken, sun-dried tomatoes. I love them. Boiled eggs, olives, and pasta. Yeah. Yeah, can't forget the pasta. Me neither, Laura, but that's just the way it is. So I'll just leave it be. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, yeah, we get it. You're afraid. Because I worry too. Yeah, Jimmy, they hit Crystal with copyright stuff. I don't know how they could. It was all original content. An original character. Nothing was copied from anybody. And you know how it is. You can't fight that. You can't. You don't win. Well, we don't win. I don't know. I mean, the only person I know who's won against something like that was Beardo, I think, was the one that won against that stuff. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think the whole thing's messed up. It's really good. Surprised the hell out of me. I learned to make it because it was seriously expensive in the stores. It's hubby's favorite. Oh, I missed what Cree said before. Oh, here they have pasta salad that is noodles, tomatoes, bacon, olive, dry ranch, mayo, and milk. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had it with the ranch style dressing, but I prefer the Italian dressing. It wasn't me. I can't be blamed for that one. Is that we're gonna have to start our own trend now? Hashtag Pomp's fault. Take some of the pressure off of Beardo. That is the truth. Now you're worried about what you can and cannot do before you get nailed for it. Like, I mean, look at poor Sarah. It was during a live when they demonetized her for something that was just ridiculous. And no matter what you do, she still had to wait the 3 months. I just think it's I don't know. What do you do? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. At least 4 attempts to copyright me for whatever reason, I don't know, but it's not worth it for me to look into it, to be honest. I feel okay. Well, if you're not, that upset about it, then just let it go. I mean, you can still do the Crystal character if you ever want, and just be a guest on somebody's program. No, Laura, people will believe it to be the gospel truth. I know it's ridiculous. People are too quick to point the finger, and everybody does it. I don't care how good we are. We all have a tendency to point the finger and be judgmental. And I always remind myself not to be judgmental. especially when it comes to hearsay. When I hear people say stories to me and they tell me this, that, and the other thing, and I'll go, okay. Until I have proof positive right in front of my face, I'm just not going to judge on hearsay. It's not right, because the first thing I think of is, would I like it if somebody did it to me? And so, no, I wouldn't. And I've had it happen to me. I've heard, word on the grapevine where people talk shit about me all the time. Well, good for you. Talking about me, that means you're leaving someone else alone. I mean, just, it is what it is. I always tell anybody, you ever hear anything, you want to know the truth, come talk to me. I'll tell you the truth. I've got nothing to hide. I'm too old to be making up stories. Sounds to me like there's a hater somewhere. Yeah, could be. Sorry, my dog is laying on top of me, making it difficult to type. 115 pounds. Tell me he's got a little dog syndrome, right? Thinks he's a lap dog. Yeah, said yesterday, Jimmy seems vindictive. I know another channel that got demonetized just because he couldn't change his address. He had over 120 subs. Oh, no. All of the content creators work their butts off to get to this level. And we might not get any bigger, but that's fine. You're satisfied that you actually made a milestone. And then for them just to take it away just because and not give you a reason. And it's just not right. But I guess it's all part of the YouTube world. I don't want to drag things up, but it affects me a lot more than I'm willing to be apparent. Yeah, I'm sure it does. There's haters everywhere. My list of haters is as long as the day is long. Isn't it awful? Laura, are you able to see the gifts given to you? No, I'm not on here, Janice. And the only way I know if somebody's given me a gift is if one of the moderators put it on there saying thank you. So if you sent me a gift, thank you very much. I appreciate it. The only one that shows up, like, is if you guys give me donations, like through super chats and stuff like that, that will show up here on the chat. But like the gems and all that stuff that everybody does now, it doesn't show up on here. I don't know why. You guys see it, but I don't see it on the restream. I know YouTube has got. I know YouTube that got demonetized because his content was too repetitive. I think that's what they nailed Sarah for. He reads stories and writes the old 40s and 50s stories. It's nuts. It isn't that what branding is. See, that's what I was worried about. Because I'm thinking, okay, now we all have to change our intros every so often, or change, photographs or whatever that we don't know what the rules are anymore. And that's what it is. Everybody, their intro, that's their brand. And now you're telling them they can't use it. So I don't know. I don't know. I can handle the haters. It's a defamation of character that cuts deep. Well, yeah, it's nobody likes to have people think poorly of them. It's terrible when you think, because I know there's another group that thought that people in the community were their friends and they found out otherwise, and it hurt them bad and they left. I mean, it's terrible. You feel betrayed when you're putting your trust and friendship in somebody, and then and behind your back they're just talking mad shit about you, and that's just wrong. Don't be friendly to somebody's face and then stick it in their ass behind their back. That's just wrong. And it's very common on the internet. Very, very common. I was wondering, because I sent a donation just to see if you had gotten it. No, I did not see it. I'm sorry, Janice. I'm so sorry. And I'm definitely going to have to take a Tylenol because this headache just won't go away. I have to go snap my neck. All right, I just checked on my phone. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I don't know why that one didn't show up. Who the hell knows? Stuff doesn't show up anymore. Yeah, Jimmy, that's actually who I was talking about. I didn't want to mention her name because I didn't know if, it's her story to tell, and I didn't know if she wanted it to be thrown out there. But it's a shame. Good morning, Tardis. How are you? So well, no, she didn't get shut down, Leanne. She left because she felt she was betrayed by people she trusted and called friend, and apparently they weren't. So it's a shame. It's your typical being two-faced. I mean, there was no reason she was a very sweet lady. I don't understand why the person or persons had to be so cruel. Is it jealousy? What makes people do that? Oh, how can anybody treat Mariah like that? Disgusts me. She's got to be the sweetest, kindest. Yes, exactly. And that's what happened. I don't know. There's other things. There's a lot of creators that have just disappeared, and I think I don't know what happened to them, and I don't go asking because it's not my business, you know. But they are missed. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. That you're feeling good, TARDIS. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. Pomp. I've been dealing with it for just under 2 years, and it's still happening. Just dust yourself up and keep on trucking. Yeah, yes, Cheza, and I'm glad that you are coming back. Like I said, I think we've all got touched by it here or there, and because there's a lot of times where I've thought to myself, oh, why do I do this? F this, I'm out of here. And I'm thinking, no. Me and my husband said, no, you work too hard to get where you are. Don't give in to the crap. And he's right. They did it because they didn't think they were going to get caught. That's right, Jimmy. That's right. They never think they're going to get caught. But the truth always sneaks around and bites you in the ass. So, but if I were to say anything about anything that happened, I'd get so much crap. So I say, stay quiet and let them hate. Oh, jeez, Cheza. That's right. You just be yourself. You don't let the haters take the joy out of your life. They hate because they're not happy with their own lives. That's the bottom line. They're just not happy with themselves. So they take it out on the innocent. So you just keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, I'm glad, and everybody's glad that the Cheza Doodle is back. We look forward to it. And you're right. No matter if you say something, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You say something to defend yourself, and then you get a bunch of shit. I just come around, I say it. If somebody's crossed the line, and if it's an online thing, I mean, I try not to do it online, because I really don't want to put that crap out there. But behind the scenes, I say stuff. Because bullshit. I get it. If I did something and I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. Don't let other people put words in my mouth or tell stories on what they think that happened. You come to me and I'll tell you. Let's see. I don't care what people have to say about me because I know who I am and what I'm about. There you go, Cree. Rock on. If you talk shit, it's because you're full of shit. They don't pay my bills. And they're the ones that are miserable. That's right. That's right. Lily, I wanted to put out a video of everything, the shitty messages saying my mental health decline was being used as a weapon. No way. Wow. Yeah, that's just a nasty person. Shame on them. Sometimes you have to take a step back, regroup, and come back despite the asshats. That's right. Let's see, it's hard just to let go when it's blatant lies and so far from the truth. I can't believe I'm not blowing a gasket. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. But you know what? Like I said, online, you don't air it online. Just you let it roll off your back. Behind the scenes, if it's one-on-one with that person, hey, tell them how you feel. You know, if you're being accused of something, tell them, prove it. Prove that I actually did that to you or said that to you or did this to that person or that, you know. People are just mean. I've seen it on so many other channels. The drama channels, people don't let things go. Oh my God. Yeah, like poor Mason, he has been getting a lot of shit for a misunderstanding. I think so. I think so. And that was said by someone who advocates for mental health, Laura. No way, Cheza. Are you effing kidding me? I would be all over that. All over that. Wow. The people that matter know who you are, and that's all that matters. Exactly. But you're right. Shame on them. Oh, yeah. I would be all over that. Talk about hypocrite. Wow. You're boasting that you're an advocate for mental health, and then you do that to somebody? But they can't prove anything at all. Yet I'm still banned here, there, and almost everywhere. That's because you're fresh, Pomp. You know, don't worry about it. It's, you know, I'll come right out and say it. I've had people come after me about Pomp being in the chat. And I'll say, you know, they accused him of many things. And I says, well, where's the proof? All right, you got 20 or 30 people saying the same thing. Where's the proof? How do I know that these people just don't like this person? And it's just a personal, you know, vendetta. You have to, I'm sorry. Like I said, I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me. You know, if I shit on somebody and you got proof of it, then okay, I deserve what I get. But until the proof is there, I'm just not going to go on somebody's word. You can't do that. That's exactly why I have been here these past weeks instead of dwelling on things alone. Yeah, no, you know, I mean, the community comes together to help everybody out, and that's wonderful. But if you got a hidden agenda and then you're shitting on that person behind their back, this is wrong. You know, and I feel, you know, and I thought about reaching out to Mariah, but I don't want to say anything because, like I said, it's not, it's her story. And if she wants to, I don't know. Sometimes you don't want to bother people when they've been through something like that. I wanted to end me and all. I was told by this person that I was using as a weapon because they lost. Oop, it jumped on me. Turd chat. They lost someone to unaliving. You know, right there, that's serious. You're not using it as a weapon. You were just telling everybody how you were feeling. That's how you're reaching out for help. And it was shitty of them to say that. Mental health, now they do make themselves look good, but not because it's what they believe. It's that's saying everything about them. Yep, the community that exists. Proof and evidence, somebody needs none. That's rough. You shouldn't be going through that. Yeah, not realizing that I was stood in the kitchen with a knife and I was, oh, Cheza. Chesa, you do not take that road. You ever need anybody to talk to, we are here. You could personally call me. You know what? You are here for a reason. You have gifts to share with the world. And just remember this. If you did that, you would be causing everybody who cares about you such heartache and grief because we know how special you are. You might not think you are special, honey, but you are. So don't ever, ever think different. And I know it's easier said than done. I know it. But, if you need to talk to anybody, there are so many people here that are willing just to sit and talk with you. Not really. Okay. If they could provide proof, I'd hold my hands up and walk away. I don't listen to gossip or hearsay. Knowing half of the story is no better than knowing it. Yeah. Well, you know the old saying, 3 sides to a story. Their side, your side, the truth. Well, that's what it is. People think they backed away from questions in life because I listen to others. It's so I don't go off like a rocket and say things that would offend the community. No, Cree, don't ever stop asking your questions. I don't. Well, it could irritate some, but the ones who are serious about everything, that's what we're here for, to answer the questions. You have some great questions. And not everybody believes the way that you believe, or the way I believe, or the way that anybody else believes. But we have to be open to that, By talking about it as openly as you did actually helps people who are going through it too, not feeling alone. Exactly. No one's alone here. And I'm saying it for real. It's not just, to make it sound good on a live program. That's got nothing to do with it. I'm still standing, still breathing, still fighting the good fight. So haters can do one. I'm here to stay, bitches. That's right. That's right. She's here to stay, bitches. Good morning, Heather. And did you walk into a bloody bath? Yes, Betty. Thank you. Yes. Love and hugs to anyone who needs them today. Exactly. Then it's read, not heard, and that means it would come to how they interpret what I say. That's why you have to be very specific when you're posting certain questions. So this way they understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, the news only shows one side of the story. That's why I never watch the news anymore. Oh, because the news is depressing. It really is. Laura, can I speak openly for a second? I won't name drop or anything. Just open up about allegations because I feel a lot of people know something happened, but not what. Go ahead, Pop. Go ahead. Yeah, as long as you don't mention any names, because we don't want to do that. Spangler story ends. People are people. Everybody has flaws, but there's no reason to be cruel to each other. That's part of the problem with this world. Hey, Ken. Dragon's biggest mistake was who he went for first. The biggest drama queen attention in the community, said by Pop. Now, just remember, everybody, I want everybody to be nice. You have a right to say, what you want to say as long as it is nice. That's why no names. Hello, Big Stew. How are you today? I hope you're well. I went on a live and asked a question or said something, and the person laughed. Oh, that was kind of mean. Yeah. I love communities where people took what I said the wrong way. See, that's the problem with typing out stuff. You have to be careful how you word it. You got to use punctuation. And you really got to think before you type it out because it does. It comes across the wrong way to a lot of people. People get offended. And that's not your intention, but it happens. It's happened to me. I know it happened to all of you. How very inappropriate to you ladies in the community. I have joined chance just to start drama. I spent to disabled members. Oh, I am a wife beater. Ah, well, you're a busy guy there, Pop. Got to go pick up my niece from school. I'll listen from the car. Okay. Yes, no texting and driving. That's a no-no. Took a sick day, so things are looking up. Hey, run with it. It hurt me when they laughed. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. So it's but the thing is they didn't see it that way. That's the thing that sucks. I never laugh at anybody's questions or comments because I kind of read between the lines. If I don't understand it right out as you type it, I read between the lines so I understand what you're getting at. The 200 character restriction makes people use words that might not fit, but it's all they can think of in the space. Yeah, I know that's the thing too, because there's a lot of times where I wanted to make comments and you run out of room, so you shorten it up. You're a writer, Cree. Be creative. I was nervous starting a YouTube channel because of my own vision loss. However, I have encountered or encouraged by another paranormal investigation with us to go for it, and I'm glad I did. See, good for you. So it was wonderful that person was an inspiration for you. It made you do, made you be you. Oh, thank you, Betty. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. Sit on my face and tell me you care. Monty Python, other comedy groups are available. Heather's here all week. People in this community laugh at my beliefs all the time. I ask what they found so funny on my beliefs go back thousands of years. To be honest with you, Cree, this is just my opinion. I just think that, because you do come up with some great questions, and a lot of people, I don't think they understand. So they throw humor in to cover up what they don't understand. Everybody has their own beliefs, especially when it comes to the paranormal. But I do believe that when you are doing an investigation, you have to put those beliefs on the back burner because you're already contaminating the site. If you're already going in there with a preset notion of what to expect. So that part you kind of have to kick in the back corner until after the fact. I think sometimes people laugh because they don't understand or what makes them uncomfortable thinking, what if it's real? Yeah. It's crazy how we think alike sometimes. Yeah. But that's what it is. I just, when you're doing a serious investigation, because that's what I do. I leave all the beliefs at home, do what I got to do, and then I come back and I research and go over whatever I've collected. And then your beliefs could be a baseline for what you've discovered, I'm a nervous laughter. Oh, me too. Me too. If I get nervous, I start laughing. My friend fell down the stairs. I laughed so hard I couldn't help it. Heather, that happened one time to my mother-in-law. It was in the winter. My husband pulled the car up to the back steps, and I told her before he even got out of my mouth, careful, the back steps are a little icy. She took one step and disappeared. She slid like a surfboard right under the car. And I go, oh my God, are you okay? And she goes, yeah. And then I started laughing so hard, I almost peed my pants. Because it was kind of like a video that would be on like home funny videos or, oh my God, it was so funny. Couldn't help it. Sorry. I think people mock beliefs because they don't understand them and the implications of disrespecting said beliefs. That's true. That's true. I mean, because also people who have very strong beliefs, they don't want to disrespect their beliefs. But like I said, when you are, I mean, you could have that opinion in the chats and on other people's shows. And that's why you ask the questions, because you don't understand and you're trying to learn. I mean, we're not going to learn unless we ask questions. But when you're doing an investigation on your own, you do it. Like I said, I leave my beliefs in the back burner until I'm done. And then maybe, bring them in and after the fact, because it would if it is this or that. So you're going in more with a more scientific mind than in a belief system, An example, skinwalkers. I listened to two people talk about them laughing the entire time. That is a huge in my belief system, so I called them out for laughing when it's a Native American belief. Well, that's the thing that annoys me. Every time you turn around, oh, skinwalkers. There ain't no skinwalkers where you are. Come on. And that is actually very disrespectful. I have a furry typing hindrance. Oh no. We all have burdens, Sage. Laura, I was asking a question to two people I trust and felt they know the topic best and was accused of attacking science in the chat. I was trying to understand. And I know you probably said, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to understand. Please fill me in. See, that's what people on the defensive. That's automatic human response, defensive. Instead of sitting back and saying, okay, well, Creed, this is this and this is this. But I know there's a lot of them that do that. But then also on their side of the spectrum, if they're totally thinking scientifically, they're not open to anything else. They're not going to understand it. The same with any of the conversations that go on the chats. If you're not open to other points of view and you're only seeing what you want to see and not going to budge, no matter what you say, it's not going to change their mind. And that's a big problem. The fact they even questioned what Cree told them about skinwalkers and how taboo the subject was outside of the Navajo discussed me. Yeah, they don't talk about that stuff. Let's see. It wasn't who I was talking to that attacked. It was the person giving the live. I told him, you need to read all we were talking about, but he didn't understand. He didn't. Instead, he kept attacking me in his chat. Oof. Yeah, not good. Not good. Like every haunting is because of the first people burial grounds. Where's the proof? If you think about it, the whole United States and so on, it's all a burial ground for somebody at some point. And they just use that to back up their supposed haunting. Now, when my niece where she was in Missouri, it was, or actually, it wasn't Missouri. It was in Alabama. Now, I didn't know about the indigenous culture in that area, so I had to look it up to see what tribes were originated in that area, and I had I forget the name of it right now, but large tribal group way back was in that area. And when my niece was having issues of a man staring at her through a window, the spirit would never come into the house. It was only at the window. So I was telling her that obviously that means it's something to do with the land, and seeing that it was Indian land at one time, I told her to reach out to the local tribe and see if the shaman would come out and do a ceremony to put the spirit at rest, because they have different rituals they perform. So just having a paranormal group or whatever, a medium, whatever kind of horse shit coming out there, that's not going to work, because it's different traditions, different practices. Those are the people you go to for such things. Love the link you sent me. I'm going to read more. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Betty. That's part of the aims of my channel, is cultural accuracy and the paranormal community. Yes, Leanne, you point out things that people are overlooking. Hey, I just got the notification that Laura's live. She's live? Well, shit, everybody better go over there. Go over to Laura's lives and subscribe. Become a member. Buy her shit. There, that was a plug. Yeah. If you can stay away from cat chat. Leanne gets distracted very easily. Oh, and happy birthday to the little fur babies, Leanne. They're so cute. Are you going to keep them all? Excuse me. There is so much of the paranormal I still don't understand. You're with the rest of us, Janice. But this community has taught me a lot so far. It is much appreciated. I thank you all. Well, you are so welcome. There's a lot that we don't know. And I always said, you know what the kicker would be? We go through all of this. And then when our time comes and we, come face to face, whatever is on after there, and they look at us and like, boy, you were a dumbass, all that stuff you were doing. None of it was right. What were you thinking? But, I'll wait. I'm not in a big hurry to find out. Excuse me. I lived in New Mexico. We have multiple different tribes all around the states. I've been to almost all of them and was gifted a knowledge many don't get. It helped me understand me. So that's wonderful. And it's very lucky because they don't share with outsiders, because that is sacred. So that's why I was telling my niece that, this, to me, it looked like it was something that had to be handled by the local tribe. I said, so you've got to reach out to them, have their shaman come, or their medicine man, or whoever they've got, their holy man, and have him do what needs to be done, because you don't have no clue. I don't study all of those. I mean, it's different for each tribe. So that's the stuff that you got to think about. It is disrespectful to the Native Americans, and it's teaching people the wrong things because they have no understanding. Exactly. How many skeptics are going to get I told you so when they pass? I know. Exactly. Who knows? Who knows? But that's why we keep doing what we do, because we're trying to figure it out. Whether we do or not, who knows? But that is the running joke with me. It's that, yeah, we're going to get up there and I go, boy, you're a dumbass. Look at we're going to look so foolish. Pinky's on the ball. Thank you for sharing that. People get mad when I say the one team that gets skinwalkers right the most are the Twins. I hate them all. You want, but they get it mostly right. Well, they did their homework. I don't watch them. They're annoying to me. Just, there's only a few of them that are annoying. The twins are one, and I get they do it because they're trying to be entertaining, but they annoy the shit out of me. And those two chicks, I can't remember the hell their name. Oh God, I can't even listen to them. Yes, 3 new fur babies born last night. Oh, little fur babies. You want me to sing what? You have to sing Sit on My Face. Okay, I don't. What's behind that one? Heaven forbid I pass soon, but if I do, I'm going straight to Biddle and kisses. Just give him a big old smack, right on the lips. Pop right on the lips. Flick his ear. Yeah, I'll give him a big old smack right on the lips. Well, just like what Joe says, he says he'll honestly believe it when one comes up and puts their foot right in his keister. So, hello. I'm noticing obscenities from these in Sarah's lives. If people are relying on notifications, they shouldn't. I check thumbnails and posts to see what's coming up. It's far more reliable. Yeah, because it happens to me. I get the notification sometimes the next day. I'm thinking, well, shit, I missed that. He'd probably say, I know, yeah, I know, probably. God love Kenny, but you know what? He's still open to believe. He just wants the proof. How's Bill doing? I haven't seen him around lately. Is he okay? Yep, he's fine. He's doing his thing. Yesterday, I looked towards my front window, saw a deer right up again. Scared the you know what out of me. Well, he was checking out to see what you had going on in there. You might have had something he wanted. You know, apples or saying, Betty, we want a treat. Oh no, I just bumped my keyboard and my escape key escaped. Now I can't escape. What am I going to do? You're a tech person. We're supposed to go to you for those questions, not the other way around. Bill decided me and him are the black sheep of the community. That's not true. No black sheep. I was behind the chat and I heard singing Sit on My Face. I know. I know. That is like totally over my head. You guys need to explain that one to me. Same with Steph. Hope she's doing well. Yes, Steph has been dealing with some family things. All I pretty much say, she's caring for somebody that's ill, so that is her priority. Hopefully, she'll be back because I do. I miss her too, but she's taking care of business at home. If I'm not at a live stream, it's usually because I fell asleep. Same here. Yeah, Sage is stuck here now. You can't escape. There's no escape for you. Any idea where Alyssa went? None. I have no idea. And I don't know if anybody does, to be honest. She just dropped off. Like a lot of them, they just disappear. Jimmy and I, Jimmy, I was at a live and someone said something about no pants and I couldn't help myself and started writing. No pants dance with the dancing emotion. Oh, yeah, I know. That's burned into everybody's brain now. Huh? The no pants dance. Phew, that was a close one. I almost couldn't escape from work. Oh, God. No, that's what you want to escape from. Excuse me. I got a gift card to a movie theater for Christmas, and I just spent $3 for my boy and I to go see Masters of the Universe. Oh, no. You got to make sure the gift card's still good. It's ridiculous how they have expiration dates on them. I try to make as many as I can, but between the paranormal groups and beard groups, music groups, I need 29 hours in a day. Oh, you're not going to make them all, Stu. You're just not. I mean, I love it when you pop in and join us. It's wonderful. But I get it, and not because I had the same problem. I was trying to catch everything, absorb everything, because a lot of the stuff I put into the magazine, I'm thinking, my God, I just can't keep up with it. So if I'm not there in a live, I try to rewatch. But then you got to make time for yourself too. I had to make that a rule this year. No paranormal stuff Friday nights, Saturdays, and Sundays. Unless I'm not doing anything, then I'll pop in. But because my husband was bitching last year, I never get to do nothing because you're always on the computer. So yeah. So I had to cut that back. Everyone will know soon enough. I'm making the music video segment of the episode, and then I'll be done with episode 1. Well, come on, man. Speed it up. No, I'm just kidding. The hell you doing? Slacking? Huh? The coffee's good this morning, guys. Oh my God. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm being brave. I sat by a bush surrounded in bees, and I'm not freaking out in my car. But I'm not freaking out. That's right. See? Face it head on. I'm not afraid of bees. I just swoosh them away. Of course, I don't know. Are you allergic? I just think at my face, like, get the hell out of here. I'm a swisher. Get away, get away. And then when they piss me off, then I smack them. It's the mosquitoes I hate. Little vampires. Oh my God. And they love me. As soon as the mosquitoes are out, I'm in. I'm done. It's difficult. It's difficult. I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I chose to make this damn cartoon. Yeah, see? You got yourself into the shit now. And now your audience is demanding results. So how are your minis coming along, Laura? I would send you one, but I have no clue what you have or what to send. You could send whatever you want if you want to send one. If you see something you like and you want to see me put it together, pop it in the mail. I'll do it. I'm working on that little house, and it's supposed to be a romantic castle type thing house. And I figured that would be a great project. I want to make it goth style. So I've been working on that. And of course, you didn't get to see because I did the thing with Carla this Sunday. So this coming Sunday, you'll see some of the stuff so small. And I'm thinking, yep, I'm insane. So I will send them pictures, put the picture in the Discord. I had to use tweezers and a magnifying glass to put together a teacup. I'm thinking, yep, you need to have your head checked. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to just send me something to put together, I'm game. I am allergic and I have a huge phobia. Oh yeah, yeah. So I would be afraid too. And yeah, if I would move. Yeah, park somewhere else. Had to sit here and decide which channel I wanted to watch, or else I would never get anything done here. It's terrible. It is. One of you are working with Mariah. Yeah, she's busy drawing stuff for me. Oh, that's nice, Jimmy. She does this like 54 hours of work for me on making new elements like Steve and the band and some background stuff. Well, that's good. Oh no, the mods are in competition to see who's quicker. I'm not that quick at it. I do my best. But then when I see if Candy pops in, forget it. I just sit back because Candy is like the super mod. She is on it. So I'm like, let her do it. I could never put a mini together a mini, no patience for it, but I do enjoy watching you do it. But I didn't know what to send. I mean, you see, I've been doing a lot of the like magical stuff in this, and then when I did Sage's Treehouse, which was adorable. I mean, it's it could be anything. You pick out what you would like to see me do. That's all. Good thing with those type of things, I'm not allergic to bees or any other letter. letter. Oh, Wayne, he's silly man. But I got to be brave. My heart rate is currently at 102 beats per minute. Else, breathe, Chesa, breathe. I want a no pants dance standalone video so I can share it worldwide. We've got to get it out there. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how people got on with their day before coffee was discovered. I watched this couple. They do a lot of camping stuff, and they use a lot of the new inflatable tents, which are amazing. These things are amazing. And I don't know if they're Russian, because I don't recognize the accent. Of course, I have to read the captions, but they get up in the morning and they go over to the creek where it's ice cold in the winter too, because they do a lot of winter stuff, and they wash their face with the ice water. I'm thinking, oh, these people are nuts. So I enjoy watching them, but I'm thinking, oh, there's no way I could do that. Given me a thought, have a live stream competition between mods. Oh, jeez. But it might be if something you've already done. I have done before the lives. How about I find stuff and I send you pictures and you can. Oh, okay. If that's what you want to do, sure. I have no patience to do mini houses or mini figures, but I want one of them to put on my shelf. Oh. We'll see what we can do, Betty. Because, like I said, I'm running out of room. I got to start getting rid of some of this stuff. My resting heart rate is 62. Oh my goodness, Chesa, can't breathe. You'll be all right. The makings of a horror story. No coffee. No, say it isn't so. I did that with P and C and won a t-shirt. Cool. Can't start my day unless I have 2 coffees. It's got to be where I've got to have. Well, it's just one, and I just kind of milk it until noon, and I don't eat anything until later. Jimmy, are you giving out dongs at your premiere? Oh, jeez. I don't think you would want any of those. Oh, no. Oh, no. 62 is safe. 96 isn't. The nurse took it 3 times and sent me to my GP. Oh, no. Well, see, this is the medicine I always forget to take is my blood pressure medicine. I've been taking it, Leanne. I've been taking it. But there's a lot of times where I would just forget about it. These are quite cute from a distance. They have little fluffy bums. Yes, they do. And most of the time, they say if they do land on you, if you don't startle them, they won't sting you. But people freak out. I mean, I don't want it on me either. Especially the last time when I had a run-in with bumblebees. Flying up my shorts and my shirt, and I was getting stung all over. Oh, God. They must have been something to watch, though. Me stripping in the backyard, screaming, running to the door. My father's like, what? I'm going, bees, bees. Get them off. I think I was stung about 4 or 5 times. But I'm still not afraid of them. I just don't, you get in my face, they just swish you away. Go on your way. Don't make me smack you. My kitty has a fluffy bum. Every time I'm behind him, he's walking just like a little gray floofy pants. Our buddy was that. We found out that he was part ragdoll, and I didn't know it. Somebody pointed it out to me. They said because of his back legs looked like he was wearing fluffy white pants. That's a sign of a ragdoll cat. So he must have been half ragdoll. He was hilarious. Actually, you guys might have seen, I reposted a video of him on Facebook. He liked to play fetch. I would throw the little squirrely thing on the stick, and he would chase after it and bring it back. And then you got Emmy Lou, who's just my wide load. She beeps when she backs up. She's such a heifer. You'd pay to see that, me? You running through the yard, throwing my clothes and screaming, yeah. Because at first I'm thinking, what the hell's sticking me? And then I see him. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't know that where I was digging up, there was a nest under the dirt. I had no clue. And they were letting me know. Holy shit. Like I said, my father comes running to the back hall. I'm half naked, screaming, bees, bees. Big fuzzy bumblebees will let you pet them when they are chilling or in the flower. I've never petted one. I've gotten close enough. But they are, yeah, big fuzzy things. I'm not afraid of bees or wasps. I've been stung a lot. We had a dog that hated yellow jackets, hornets, and used to dig up ground nests. Oh, geez. My dog will go after them. She'll snap at them because she's nuts. Oh, no. Use natural stuff, Jimmy, on Steve. Don't use any of that freaking chemical crap because that's what killed my buddy. The stuff that squirt between the shoulder blades, yeah. It sent him into a seizure. Oh, my God, that poor cat. And it damaged his kidneys. We had to put him down. I can't say I've ever looked at a bee's bum. Well, now, there you go, Leanne. Just sit out in your yard and next time she sees a bee, she's going to have to check out the bum. We had an open bay garage and had bumblebee nest in the garage. They never bothered us, so we didn't bother them. Left them alone in their corner. Yeah. Well, actually, we had bumblebees trying to nest in the eave of our front porch. We had to get rid of it because, I mean, they burrow into the wood, and we didn't want to have this huge nest, and you can't sit out there. So we had to spray and get rid of them. No pesticides. Yeah, we use that on. After that, the loss of Buddy, I was furious. Because he was fine until we I go, okay. What happened was my husband, where he used to work, there was fleas in the building. He didn't know it, and he brought them home. So, of course, I had to medicate the pets. At this time, I didn't know about the natural stuff. I had to get rid of the carpet. It was terrible. But we used it on him, and he just went into convulsions. I'm thinking, oh, my God, what did we just do? So never put all that poison on your poor pets. If you can't spray it on yourself, you can't spray it on your pets. Walmart sells one. It's called Naturals or something like, I believe that's the name of it. It's got a green cap on it. You could spray it on yourself. You can spray it on your pets. They can lick it. It's all natural. I use that on Athena when we go out anywhere camping and this and that. I just spray her body. And then she usually has, if I get her to keep it on, a handkerchief around her neck. Because they tell you not to spray it in their face. I'll spray it on my hands and then rub it on her head. She never gets any ticks or fleas. She's never had fleas. This stuff is great. And you could spray your home with it too. So if you get like fleas in your home, you can spray all the baseboards, the rugs, the furniture, and it doesn't hurt anybody. I think it's like $6 a can. And it goes a long ways, and it's really worth it. I had 2 sparrows build a nest in our open garage. I had 3 babies. This year I had 2 more, and they have beautiful nests built. I think I heard babies tweeting this morning. Oh, I had it one time when I used to have hanging plants on my front porch. And one night I'd go out to water the plants, and mama bird comes flying out. Shit myself. I'm thinking, what the hell? And then I look inside the plant. She made a nest in the flower plant. So after that, I would just take little bits of water and do it on the side so I didn't get the nest wet or get them wet. They stayed there till the babies flew away. If you get fleas, get food grade earth. Oh, yes, you were right. Yes. Sprinkle it on carpets, bedding, leave several hours, then vacuum. Totally safe, kills all kinds of insects in the house. Exactly. I've used that also. Also, if you ever get banana peels, believe it or not, guys, I found that out from a dog breeder. A woman bred hounds, and they were allowed in her house, but she never had fleas. She would put banana peels underneath the furniture and stuff, and you leave them until they turn black, and then you change them out. The fleas eat the banana peels, and it kills them. So obviously, eating banana peels is not safe for fleas. I also have a friend that she's always given her dogs garlic. If they're going to go out somewhere for a walk or camping, she gives each dog, they had like 4 dogs, 1 clove of garlic. And they've never had fleas. There are also 20,000 species of douchebags. I've done the research. Oh, jeez. Yes, there's several ways to do it naturally. All that stuff on the market, don't use it. Just don't use it. I remember my uncle, the one that breeds the shepherds, got into an argument with a vet about using something on his dogs. And he goes, no. Why would it says right on there for humans not to get it on their skin? So why would you put it on your dog's body? Because they go through the same things that we do. So it's okay to poison the pet, but don't get it on yourself. I mean, come on. Growing up, we had honeybees, so I got used to handling them at a young age. The one we had were gentle, and I used to put hands down by opening, and they would use it for a runway. Oh, yeah, they say if you are a beekeeper, they get used to, and it's you can handle them without a problem. I mean, it's just like any other creature. As long as you show it compassion. They know when you're safe, and they're all right with you. No pants means very cool, or something to that effect in the UK. Heather, not quite Heather. Men wear pants, women wear panties, aka knickers. Yep, knickers. Don't get your knickers in a bunch. Pants means rubbish. UK. See, this is what I'm saying. I love it. I always ask everybody, what's this mean in the UK? What is it? It's so funny. Carpenter bees, she's bumblebees, look similar, but they are different species and both pretty chill. Only the females have stingers, but won't sting unless provoked, kind of like real life. Oh, no, Jimmy, if we say that's pants, it means bad, not good. Ah, see, we're learning. Fill us in, guys. Excuse me, so we don't look stupid. I mean, there's a lot of it that I know because I had a really close friend that's no longer with us. May she rest in peace. Lovely lady, but she used to fill me in. I said, what's this? Or what's that? Or and she'd tell me. Now, could you use a certain word, but it depends on when you use it and where you use it. It could change the meaning. Trousers, pants, it could get confusing in here. Yeah, I know, because everybody calls them something different. Heather, yeah, it's getting worse. If Stammer doesn't do anything about it soon, then I can only imagine civilians taking law into their own hands. Everything's a hot mess out there. Yep, fanny is the front bum in the UK. Yep, I know, because I'll say that, but fanny, and they're thinking what? And I go, wait, the backside, because here fanny means your ass end. Yes, they do piss is one. So I'm saying you guys got to fill us in so we know what you guys are talking about. Or not, and it'll be your own little secret code. The unions abandoned him, so, oh boy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I guess we have to, all of us have to deal with crazy leaders in our government. Everybody's just gone nuts. So my small penis is a fanny. Jimmy. Pissed is being drunk, not being angry. They will say, you taking a piss? Hey, girly, how is it? How is it going on this Wednesday? Happy hump day to you. Isn't it funny? Then there's also, I can't even talk to them. Holy shit, man. Let's try that again. There's a loan company for houses called Fannie Mae. Oh, yeah. Fannie Mae, yep. I was deadheading roses and got stung the other day. Oh, yeah, that stinks. Actually, I need to go out and trim the rose bush out in front. I had a stupid tree growing up in the middle of it, and it killed off half of the rose bush. But I'm going to have to wear armor because, my God, the thorns. I still got a thorn stuck in my arm from the other day. Can't get it out. I'll keep digging at it. It'll get out. I haven't figured out exactly when taking a piss is used in England. It's different here. Exactly. Pissed is drunk or angry. Okay. My dog will only play catch with snowballs. My dog can't figure it out. I throw them at her, she eats them. That's about it. Yeah, Jimmy, I do need to trim my fanny. And I mean the back end fanny. This doesn't seem to go anywhere. It just follows me everywhere. Ghost hunters, and not because of anything paranormal. You could take a piss or take a. You can take the piss or take a piss in the UK. Oh, see, so it depends on how you say it, right? Fanny Trim could be a decent brand. Buy Fanny Trim, 1995. And if you order now, Fanny Burney. Yeah, I spent a lot of time over here. I met him. Oh, okay. I know who he's talking about. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like when you're saying, "Are you effing with me?" Yeah, exactly. It's better to have junk in your trunk than have nowhere to sit. Oh, girl, ain't got no problem there. The junk is in the trunk. And it's just not fair because I don't eat a lot. And it's there. It's the genetics. Makes me sick. My husband can eat anything he wants. Doesn't get an ounce. Skinny bastard. Does your fanny follow you like the coffee? Oh, yeah, right there. English language is so messed up. You could be right about something. Use your right hand, write a book, and issue a right. Because Pop, you remind me, the Michael McIntyre does a skit in his show talking about the English language and how things are spelled. And actually, I was just watching it last night, saying how we should have a silent letter day. Because if you look at some of these words, and there's letters in there that shouldn't even be in there. I've got so much junk in my truck. I'm beginning to have the junk in my back seat floorboard too. It's not that bad, Jimmy. You're working on it. You'll get there. Someone in chat was saying they were pissed. I couldn't figure out why they were angry when they were actually meant drunk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think it depends on what they're saying and how it's perceived. That's here when somebody says I'm taking a piss, it means they're going to the bathroom. In Australia, because they call fanny packs bum bags. Yes, I think that's funny. Bum bags. Well, somebody was going over that actually the other day talking about, in the UK, well, I'm going to go for a fag. And people say like, what? You can't say that. No, and it means they're going to go have a cigarette. And isn't it? It's same in Australia, I think. They call a cigarette a fag. How did they come up with that? I have to look that up. Because I just don't get the connection, to be honest. Pissed is drunk and the other pissed off, but we dropped the off. Ah, I got it. Because here the word fag is offensive. So when they say it, I'm like, whoa, no, you. But I learned that a long time ago. Thinking, you can't say that. That's terrible. You could tell someone to piss off. Yep. I like we have a boot and a bonnet on our cars. You have a hood and a trunk. Yeah, I know. You guys are weird. No, I'm kidding. I was wondering that too, Laura. Cigarettes. I know where did they come up? Somebody's got to look that up. Where did the slang for cigarette, or who named it a fag? It had been somebody way back in the day. Okay, what is an American fairy? We think of Tinkerbell or something beautiful and cute, and in the UK, they're like demons. Okay, well, yeah, Americans, yeah, the fairies are portrayed as, cute little woodland creatures that fly around and sprinkle dust on everybody. And then also a ferry, you take the ferry across the river to get to the other side. I don't know. American language is really strange. Yes, this English are rare to using language. You can get a boot on your car. That's right. Yeah, that's what this is, a wheel lock. It's the boot here. Seen that. I watch these gamers from England. When something happens, they will say, "Are you having a laugh at the others taking the piss?" I know. I laugh every time I hear. Oh, yeah, it is funny. So where does the word fag for cigarettes come from? It's short for like some chemicals worth. I don't know. I still call it the front one hood because it sounds silly to say bonnet. A ferry is a boat. Ferries are pixies. But they call them fairies too. That's my one tattoo is a fairy or AKA pixie on my ankle holding a flower. That's what I got. Fairies haul people and cars across the water. Fairies are Tinkerbells. Yep. I remember Crow asking said, "Who invented the English language?" I know. I seen that one. He goes, "In the English." Well, and we have garage sales and they have boot sales. Is that what they call it? I know, and they don't like the way we say garage. They call it a garage. We call it a garage. I hear that one all the time. Well, mostly Beardo bitches about that. The term fag, meaning a cigarette, is a British slang. It originated in the late 19th century as an observation of a fag end, which referred to a frayed leftover remnant of a piece of cloth or rope. Well, thank you. Holy crap, really? Well, there you go, guys. That's where it came from. But I also wonder if fairy lore is what translates into what we call poltergeist. You know what? Good question, Jimmy. Girly, yeah, we moved our car out of the garage, put the junk in the back, and went to the park and sold it out of the boot. Jeez. They did call fads fags before the sensitive people were offended for something. Yeah, fag, you don't say fag around here. Yeah, that's offensive. Just like the N word, you don't say that here either. Well, some don't. Some use it quite often. I don't know that. I googled it. Oh, it's English. Yeah, well, it's supposedly English. I hear them all argue about aluminum. Well, because they call what do they say? How do they say it? Aluminium is it? I think it's what they aluminium. We call it aluminum foil or tin foil. You have malls. We have shopping centers. We have shopping centers too. Pomp. The malls are really big shopping areas. One big building. Shopping centers here are just a bunch of collection of little stores all in a row. So we have both. Yeah, I'll set up like car parked with their trunks open and sell their junk out of the trunk. And whereas we just put all of our stuff in the driveway. Yeah, exactly. Throw it in the driveway or in the lawn. There you go. here and buy our junk. Fag also meant a bundle of sticks. I do remember hearing that somewhere. Got to get the boy out of bed so we can begin today's adventures. Ooh, I hope you have fun. Enjoy. Ninja vanish. Then again, you call football soccer. How daft is that? Oh, I know. I don't care what they call it. I don't watch it. But I used to play soccer. Again, I don't even know who come up with that name either. A lot of us English ancestors, so that's why we say fag in Australia. Oh yeah, kills me though when you go. I'm going out, stepping out for a fag. I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot. That's hilarious. Aluminium. Is that how you say it, or is it aluminium? Aluminium. Oh my God, no. Aluminum. You're just breaking it up in a different section than what we would do. It would be aluminum. And I use the heavy duty. In the UK, a faggot is like a meatball. No shit, really? Minium. Okay. Tinfoil. There we go. Solve the problem. See, a row of stores is a high street here. Yeah. Oh, see? Yeah. Well, we have like this big plot of land, and then they're all in a row on like pretty much all sides of the plot of land that it's on. That's the shopping center. But the malls are big, huge buildings with multiple stores, multiple floors. And I never go to any of the malls. Too many people, too much shit, too expensive. I don't understand how they got a word that means afraid ropes and used that as slur about people's preferences. I don't get it. Oh, I don't. Let's see. I was in a live once, and this guy from the U.S. kept telling a guy from the UK, "You say it wrong." I came back with, "They said it first." Oh, they said it first. That's a good one. Got to go clean the house. Fun, hugs. Okay, Betty, enjoy cleaning. I did that yesterday, except for the vacuuming. Um, I'm actually still waiting for this. I'm still having a bit of a dizzy spell thing going on here. So, and I have to do the back steps, and I don't want to fall down the stairs. So I'll wait. Oh, Laura, I have an article I'm working on for you on Deja. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I know I could get my butt moving on that. I've got some ideas. I just got to get them all together and get the next issue going. Oh, we're not allowed to use good buddy anymore. People think you're calling them fag. Seriously? Really? Oh my God. Of course, nowadays, what is it? The popular, hey, yo, bro, hey, bro. That annoys the shit out of me. A lot of the slang today drives me nuts. It's just really bad English. Like, well, you hear a lot of people say, when you say, well, I have mine, or I have, I got mines. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Al is an Al Yankovic. Okay, I got it. Color isn't color, and gray isn't gray. Wow. So confusing. I call it tinfoil. There you go. I just shorten it up. I'll say, "Hell, hand me the foil." Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I call it tinfoil too, whether it's in tin or or aluminum. I don't know. It's cheap tin. So wait, do they say geranium different too, like for flowers? I don't know. The malls here are full of really expensive shops meant to attract trade from out of town. The locals got no good for shops left. Yeah, that's what it is. The malls are just we have one mall. It's about an hour away from us. We have one closer, but it's smaller. The big mall is in a place called Syracuse. This is multiple levels. I mean, they have a oh god, I don't even know what the place is called where you can go in there and you can do like bungee jumping stuff and all this stuff that you could do. I mean, this is inside the building. It's like a fun park in the building. And they have a huge merry-go-round that you can get on it and ride it. And it used to be called the Carousel Mall because they had the carousel. And now I think they call it Destiny USA or something. I don't know. I haven't been there since they remodeled it. Too many people, too big. And the stores, all the high-end stores. So unless you get a lot of money to piss off, forget it. Don't go there. And the mall that we have here, I haven't been there in about 5 years because there's nothing in there I want. I order everything online. Someone tried to fob me off saying the English created the English language and the Americans perfected it. Yeah, right. Well, we distorted it and changed it. Is what we did. Geranium is the correct way. Except for strip malls. Yeah, those used to be a thing too. Yep, strip malls. I don't know. I don't go to any of them. If I want something and I don't have to wait, if I don't mind waiting for it, then I just order it online, have it delivered to the house. But if it's something that we need like today, then I have to go. And then I'm picky on where I go. I still don't go to the mall. And I don't go to Walmart. Ever since the COVID thing, I haven't been to Walmart because they pissed me off. Their stupidity pissed me off. They make you go. I remember that time when you had to go one direction through the store to shop. One direction. They even had it on the floor one way, but you're herded through the same doorway. It didn't make any sense to me because they had the other door locked. Wouldn't it make sense to have people all come in one door, go through the store, and then go out the other door? I mean, that would make sense, but no. And then some woman told me, she goes, "Oh, you're going the wrong way." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm going my way. Get the hell out of my way. I don't have time for your foolishness." I like no and no and there and there and there. Yeah. I tried getting out of English in school on the grounds I was English, but it didn't work for you, huh? I got out of English class by taking Spanish. I have a cousin who actually types in Ebonics on her Facebook, and I told her, "Do you not do that?" Yeah, I'm sorry. Isn't it just? It is horrible. I hate it. It's horrible. It just shows you're uneducated. That's exactly what it shows. I'm sorry. I hope nobody is offended by that, but it is just I'm glad that it's not that popular around here anymore. You know, pompous ebonics. Yeah, it's gang slang, neighborhood. It's terrible. It's just terrible. They butcher the English language. You think the regular American do ebonics? It's terrible. Didn't they even come up with a dictionary for ebonics? Just horrible. But my sister was doing that too. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. I says, you sound like an ass. Stop saying that. With plastic wrap, I call it all plastic wrap, saran wrap, because yeah, that's what we call saran wrap. And it pretty much sticks to itself. There you go, Ebonics, a dialect English. Yeah, it's but everybody was using it here. And I'm like, oh no. It just sounds terrible. And I'm glad that the kids don't speak like that anymore. Cling film. Oh, okay. What's black dialect? Oh, she's meaning the black culture. Their kids were using it. It was their form of slang. And it just, I'm telling you, if you hear people speaking that way, you're thinking, these people ever go to school? It's terrible. I mean, everybody had their own generation of slang. I get it, but this was just bad. And like I said, I hardly ever hear it anymore, so I'm glad because it's just awful. We did English language and English literature. What other two is a northern thing? In Wyoming, scones are fried bread dough. Oh, really? I don't get scones very often because they're they're plain. I know you're supposed to put jam or whatever you want. I don't know. It's just I was never a fan. They're okay, but no, there was a real drive 90s to pass English, so I got 4. Yeah, no, they gave us an option. You want to go take English or do you want to? Oh, I'll take Spanish. They really didn't have. I mean, you didn't have that many options. So I took Spanish, and I took that for a couple years. And you think I only remember certain things. That's it. You don't use it, you lose it, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what I am very best friends is Scottish, and when he has a few drinks, I tell him, and it's like playing Mad Gab. Oh my god! Because I have to guess what he's saying. It's hilarious. That must be a riot. Glad is the company. Yeah, that's just what we call it. Glad wrap, cling wrap, plastic or something. Give me the plastic wrap. You remember there was a guy that was it going around Walmart looking like ice cream. I can't buy ice cream from Walmart now. I wouldn't anyway. It's not really ice cream. It's fake. The stuff doesn't even melt. I think it's made out of plastic. I left school in the 90s. Pop just makes me laugh. It's all. I'm so confused. Well, I finally got to the bottom. Yeah, everybody butchers the language. Then you have sidewalks versus pavement. A sidewalk is what crabs do. Well, see, pavement for us is the road. That's the road itself. And then you have the sidewalk, which is on the side, is where you walk. That's why it's sidewalk. I prefer a container so I don't have to put the wrap in the landfill. Yeah, I usually that's what the only thing. Well, like if you cut up watermelon, you don't cut the whole thing up. You got to cover it with something. And I try to use stuff as much as I can. Like I said, I always like Ziploc bags, storage bags. If I use it for something that isn't like raw meat, I'll wash it and reuse it. But if it's got raw meat, then I throw it out because I worry about contamination. But I'll reuse those Ziploc bag until it gets a hole in it. The footpath is the path for feet. Well, see, we have that. We have footpaths. We have trails. But right here in town and in the cities, the sidewalk is on the side of where the road is, which is the pavement. So it's, oh my God, we're all getting all screwed up. Sidewalk. Did anyone else have a grandpa that told you if you ate walking down the street, you'd never get married? Oh God, no, never heard that. Where are we? I lost track. Then I work suddenly. Was rudely oh my goodness, rude. We're gonna have to file a complaint. That's all. We're gonna have to file a complaint. The old comedian Gallagher used great bit. Oh yes, he did. But I get a hoot out of Michael McIntyre's version of the English language. It's just freaking funny. Yeah, and the different spellings of the words as well. I rehash Ziploc if I had like bread in the yeah. There's no reason why because I had my son was dating this girl and she's watching me do the dishes and I'm washing out the bags and she goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm washing them out so they could be reused." Oh, she goes, "Well, my mother just throws them out. Why? There's nothing wrong with it." The only time I do that is like if you put like raw, food, beef, fish, poultry, all that. Then I worry about contamination. So those I'll throw away. But if you've got dry goods in it or even like, fruit or vegetables or something, there's no reason why you can't wash it out and you reuse that bag. Do the UK people have little rhymes as kids like step on a crack and break your mama's back? Good question. I remember that. Good question. You have highways, ours are motorways. Yep, highways, yep. I use dryer lint as fire starter. Oh, I do too, Sage. What I do is I take my old candles and I have a special pan for that and I melt the candle wax and I use, believe this or not, guys, I use dryer lint and sawdust. And I put you just roll up some of the lint to make the wick and I use those as fire starters. I had somebody see me do that once. They thought I was nuts. I go, "Are you kidding me?" And it makes the fire smell so good. Hey, I think I finally got that. I got that rose thorn out of my arm. Yep, there it is. Woohoo! Finally, it only took a week. It's finally out. Cause for celebration. It was annoying. I kept feeling it under my skin. It was driving me crazy. Let's see. I rewashed the bags. Other person in the house think that's stupid. No, if there's no reason why there's nothing wrong with it. Use it. We also have parkways, but we drive on them. Yep. Peter Kay did a brilliant skit about Dodgers and dodging. Observational comedian is brilliant. Yeah. I love it when people spot that out. It sounds fun. Let's see. It's great when they do that. And then you start laughing like, "Oh yeah, that kind of stupid, isn't it?" George Carlin used to do that too. It's when there's a party because you see everyone carrying chairs. That's like what happens in my family too. Yeah, they'll bring a chair. We don't have enough. Bring a chair. 4 p.m. already. Yay. 5 hours to work. Oh, no. Say it isn't so. Yeah, it's great when you get them and they just the obvious stuff that we do day to day. And you're like, actually, this is really kind of stupid. All in good fun. Hey, there he is. Saving money isn't stupid. Exactly. You guys wash out the bags, don't you, Bill? I almost called him something else. Oh no, my brain's shutting down. I mean, there's some people that wash foil. I mean, if I got foil that isn't dirty and I just used it for something quick, then should I hit a button? Didn't screw none up. Oh, I'll reuse it too. That's is because of for celebrations. I had a rose thorn in between my thumb and pointer finger. 49 years. I had to have it surgically removed, but there's tiny pieces of it. Oh yeah, mine was it's been in there a week, and I kept messing around with it, and I finally pushed it out. So now I'll put some medicine on it, and it'll heal up. It's annoying. You feel that little lump, and what it was, I think it was a little infected, and I finally pushed it out. So all is well with the world. And like I'm saying, when I go out there to trim that bush again, I'm gonna have to either wear armor or wrap the thing up with a towel and then cut it off and then throw it in the bin because the thorns on it. I mean, the rose bush is beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. When it's in full bloom, I'll have to take a photo for you guys. It's coral roses, but the thorns are they're the devil. The other one that was funny is George Carlin talking about how you walk in and get off the escalator. You keep stepping, and when someone has to walk with a tall person with a short person. Oh, just one of my favorites ones, George Carlin is talking about cats. How dogs do something and the reaction is right in front of your face, but a cat will slide and slam into something and go behind the couch. He says going behind the couch saying, "Oh, effing meow." That's hilarious. Washing foil is daft as ironing socks and knickers. No, I'm telling you, I had it had to do with depression, the depression era, where I actually had an aunt who would wash foil, flatten it out, and then hang it to dry. She did it with paper towel too, Pomp. When you grow up in, during wartime and depression eras, that's what they did. They saved and reused everything. Because you never know if you'd get it again, That's the sad part. That's it. Phoenix Nights and a dodgy skit. Oh, no, sorry, I read that wrong. Well, I've been on this bread bacon kick for 43 days, and when the spoil has butter left over in it, I just wrap the potato in it in the oven to give it to. Oh, you give it to him for dinner. There you go. Say, munch on that. My buddy wasn't allowed to rip his Christmas wrappings as a kid. He had to cut the tape and slide the present out so it could be reused again. Well, and when I was a kid, I used to open it when I was old, kind of preteen. I would open it carefully, and my mother would reuse it, but I didn't have to. And then after that, just rip it open. Yes, I've saw my wife Had a big Ziploc bag upside down with a clean dishes drying. I was thinking, what a good idea. Oh, yeah, I've done it for years. There's nothing wrong with it. Use it again. I never wrap gifts. It's such a waste of paper. So you just leave it in a bag and throw it at them? Here, enjoy. She would unwrap presents that we brought her and then use the paper too. See, because they knew back then because they went without for so long. I mean, back in the day, if they didn't have paper, they wrapped it up in burlap, tied it with a little piece of rope. There used to be a running gag with my husband and I always told him, I says, yeah, I know how I'm going to be treated when you marry me. You're going to have all the nice stuff and I'll be dressed in burlap bags. And he starts laughing. So whenever we see burlap or think about burlap bags, we laugh. 49 years. Oh, well, when I get into a certain thing, I remember Granny used to do that too. She had little dry rags for a paper towel that later we used as place to hang our art in the kitchen. We didn't know it was for paper towels. Yeah, that's my great aunt used to do that. Little clothesline, and she would rinse out paper towel and dry it. Because when I was younger, I'm like, what the heck is that? And I'd say to my father, what the hell is she doing? And so he'd explain it to me. We saved gift wrap as kids. Reused it for years, sometimes passing it back and forth between families. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Not for nothing. That stuff's expensive. Just to wrap up a gift and then rip it all up and throw it in the garbage. Ugh. I never liked unwrapping presents or receiving them. I feel really awkward. A lot of people do. Oh, I love getting surprises. It just makes my day when I get a surprise in the mail or even a surprise visitor. It makes the day. I don't get out much. I feel like a shut-in sometimes. Oh man, I got to get out of here. But to get a surprise in the mail is just the best. I'm like a kid. My husband goes, "What do you got?" I said, "Oh, I don't know." And maybe people upstairs or something. Turned out my dad was shoving coffee filters full of coffee grounds down. Oh, that's not good for the plumbing. My nan also used milk bottles as vases and rolling pins. We reuse milk bottles if we don't have enough containers, like to mix up tea or lemonade or something like that. I'll wash them out and we reuse them. Why not? I don't mind if someone gives me something without wrapping it. You could use tea towel or fancy cloth, but they would use those. That's a great idea. Yes, you're right. That is a great idea. He had potatoes a night for like a week because Bant and top ramen because he wouldn't cook for him. I won't cook for him. Oh, I wouldn't cook for him. Tell him you to go over. I would say, but I ain't gonna say it. It's not nice. So you know where you can go. You got something else there. Go ahead and make food for you too. Paper bags are good for wrapping things, but plastic bags took over, and now we're getting outlawed again. Yeah. Remember the days where you used to, instead of buying book covers for your school books, your mom would take the paper bag and cover the books with the paper bags. We used to do that. And then we'd put our own artwork on it. Here, I recycle whatever I can until it's damaged, and then it goes in the recycling bin. Wrapped in newspaper, true bachelor style. But you know what? That is not really a bad thing. It gives it character because people do it with foil too. And it's shiny wrapping, and you put something organic on it. The newspaper is cool. You like even tie it off like with twine or something like that. That's pretty cool. That's You got to give them points for, for imagination, We get to cover our school books in wallpaper. Really? Good idea, though. Yeah, we used to do paper bags. I remember doing that. And it was all held together with tape. And the beauty of it was once the bag got worn out, you just got a new bag and recovered the book. Oh, you don't have newspaper? I don't. Do we still? I think we still get newspapers. I haven't seen a newspaper in years, but because I get all my news online. I even think, our local newspaper shut down. Now we get the newspapers come from uh, outside the city at a different place. Actually, I think they turned the building it was called the Observer Dispatch. I think they turned it into a smoke shop. if I'm correct. We weren't allowed new pencils until the old ones were so small you couldn't. And you had little nubs, right? No eraser, nothing left. Just that little piece of wood. I used tech comics section of the paper to wrap gifts. It was fun because they would read yeah. Yeah, and now we have paper bags again. Exactly. And now you pay for them. Because before the plastic bag thing, paper bags are free. Now it's 5 cents a bag. So you need a bag? Nope, I brought bags. You get enough of my money. You ain't getting more for the bags. Lord, do you have P.O. box? You could have a P.O. box or regular mail service. The post office is actually only down a couple blocks from my house. And I could have set up. See, my situation's kind of shitty because I am on the edge of the city and the village. So I have to use a city address because it goes through the main post office. If I want to switch it over and go through the village post office, then I would have to get a P.O. box. It's really messed up. So we just leave it on the city mail. It's really kind of stupid because then when I tell people the address, they go, well, wait a minute, it's this village. I go, yeah, but we have to go through the city because they use the post for the city. It's screwed up. We did that too, Laura. It was so fun. Toilet paper doubled as tracing paper. Oh, I never heard anybody doing that. You know that when my mom passes, I'm going to inherit like 1,000 mason jars. Oh, and you keep them. They come in handy for everything. Just not canning, storage, make crafts out of them, all kinds of stuff. And like I said, my sister's mother-in-law was getting rid of some glass jars and storage jars, and she wanted to know if we want. I go, oh yeah, I want them because I wanted to put all my pasta in the glass jars. So she gave me 5 or 6 of them. And like I said, that's when I did the no and broke the spaghetti. But I wanted it to fit because it looks so much better. It's so much neater in the cupboard instead of all them stupid boxes. So now everything is in a glass jar and it looks great. And holy crap, guys, we went over the 2-hour mark. I'm not paying any attention. We're just sitting here running our mouths. So I probably should let you go so you guys can get your thing going. You know what I mean? And I have to go find something to eat and take my medicine. And I've got stuff I got to do before the rain comes this afternoon. Some stuff I got to bag up for the trash. So, life in the fast lane. I love when my father-in-law says, don't get rid of that. It's an antique. I'm like, it's missing a leg. It isn't an antique. It's old and broken. but they could be fixed. You got to look at it that way. And the other night, I had to go and renew my license, and we're driving through this one part of town, and it must have been trash night for them. And I'm looking as we're driving, I go, oh, look at that. My husband goes, no, forget it. We have enough garbage. But they could be redone. But he was right. I'm trying to get rid of the garbage we've got. And here I'm shopping on the curb. Oh, man. So, yeah, just keep on driving. Keep on driving. Be careful and safe, Lord. Dizzy is not safe. Yeah, well, the dizzy's gone away. So, but it also doesn't help that I'm hungry. Take care. I'll see you somewhere soon. Maybe a chant more than a stream now. Yes, definitely. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thank you to all my mods. You guys are the bomb. And thanks for hanging out with me this morning. And you guys have a go. Let's see what today's Wednesday, right? Yes. Tonight, I am going to have John, the Adirondack Bigfoot hunter. He's going to be on tonight. And we get to pick his brain about his adventures this past year. Some interesting stories. So get your questions ready, Cree. And everybody else. I hope you guys all pop in to hang out with me and the Bigfoot guy. Until then, guys, you have a great day.